I am looking at a court order that has made my mouth drop. I just met with someone. They gave me permission to share, and I want to tell you a little bit about this case. So in this case, mom, who I was talking to, previously lost custody after a DUI, and dad was given sole custody, and dad was ordered to work with mom to give her parenting time, and he didn't for 3 years. For 3 years, he did not allow her to see her child, and she tried and he refused. So she finally got together enough money to hire a lawyer and take him back to court for contempt and modification. It's important to note that mom has been sober for years, and that is no longer an issue. The crazy thing is, oh, and the other thing you need to know is that these parents live in 2 different towns, so one of them has to be the primary residential parent. Well, this judge wrote one of the best orders I've ever seen in terms of analysis. She, the judge, analyzes all of the best interest factors, all of the factors having to do with alcohol, and the factors having to do with domestic violence. And here is where things get crazy. This order says, mother alleged that father has been engaging in parental alienation, whereby father has intentionally and willfully distanced the child from mother or tried to turn the child against mother. Since parental alienation is a form of domestic violence, the existence of such domestic violence is relevant, and then she goes into the analysis under the domestic violence statute. I have never, in all of my years practicing in Arizona or Oregon, actually seen a judge refer to parental alienation as domestic violence or child abuse. I've never seen it. The judge states that dad engaged in a course of conduct keeping mom and mom's family away from the child, that the dad engaged in a course of conduct attempting to exert control and invoke fear in mother by belittling her and calling her names, and then we have the names, which are not good. Bitch, loser, unfit, dumb, motherfucking ass. Father communicated for mother to fuck off. Father engaged in a course of conduct saying negative things about mom in front of the child. Engaged in a course of conduct that turned the child against mother by belittling mother. Father engaged in a course of conduct isolating and exerting control over the child by not allowing the child to attend public school and prohibiting the child from having contact with mother's family. Father said disparaging things in front of the child about mother, intentionally and willfully disregarded the court's order. The court finds that the combination of acts and the course of conduct over time demonstrate parental alienation. I am floored. I'm floored. I've never seen this. I've never seen a judge take these things as seriously as this judge has in Arizona. And the other thing is that the dad is trying to appeal this case. So we may get case law on this, whether or not the behavior that this judge very specifically outlined can and is and does constitute domestic violence in the state of Arizona will be incredibly interesting. And as I get more information, I will pass it along, but I have watched this type of behavior wreak so much havoc on families. To see a judge call it what it is and hold somebody accountable for this type of behavior is something that I'm just beyond words about.